Hello. I continue researching relatively lightweight and moderately priced hybrid urban gravel e-bikes in an effort to find the best one for me. So far, I have decided against the electric T1 because it doesn't work without a connected smartphone and cellular connection. The T1 ST Plus does not require mobile connection, but like the ST, it has an integrated battery, which is a pain to replace if need be, so I pushed it down my list. The two remaining bikes to compare are Aventon Soltera.2 and Ride1Up Roadster V3. The Aventon Soltera.2 can be found in a local bike store, which is great if you want to try the bike before committing to buy it. I rode 2 miles on the Soltera.2 and I liked it a lot. Granted, this was my first experience with e-bikes, but I think I started my search at the best possible time when torque sensor have just replaced cadence sensor across brands and models. This includes Soltera.2. I found the assist to be very natural, and I never experienced ghost pedaling, which can happen with a cadence sensor. Overall, I like the traditional frame geometry. I like the size. I tried the large frame, which was perfect for me. I like that the battery can be quickly removed. And I like the price. The original $13.99 was reduced to $11.99, and now it's only $999, which I think is unbeatable. At the same time, there are some things that I want to point out. The Solterra 2 has disc brakes, which require more caution and better care than traditional rim brakes. The brakes are cable operated, not hydraulic, which has its pros and cons. Hydraulic brakes are generally more effective, but require regular bleeding. Mechanical brakes do not need brake fluid, can be adjusted on the go. Also, the bike can be inverted without worrying about air bubbles in the system. Well, actually, you cannot invert the bike without risking to damage the display. But in any case, I would prefer the bike to have old school rim brakes because it's not a high-speed bike after all, and the assist turns off when reaching 20 miles per hour. 38mm tires are too narrow for most urban and gravel usage. For comparison, these are 1.75-inch tires, which are about 43mm, and they don't look too wide to me. The Solterra 2 can fit 40mm tires, not wide enough in my opinion. The Shimano Tourney Group is a relatively low-end system. It works, but I experienced a couple of mischiefs. I don't know how it will hold over time. The bike's motor is only 350 watts and it encourages frequent shifting. Cable management is a bit messy. The screen, the control panel, and the throttle are three different interconnected boxes. There are lights in the seat stays, which need additional cables. From the handlebar, the cables are grouped into two bundles and then are channeled into the lower frame tube. The Roadster V3 has just replaced the Roadster V2. Two major changes are cadence sensor has been upgraded to torque sensor, and integrated battery has been replaced with removable battery. So in this regard, the Roadster V3 caught up with the Solterra 2. All other specs and features are better. For example, 39 pounds weight versus 46 pounds, hydraulic disc brakes versus mechanical disc brakes, 10-speed Shimano Diore group set versus cheaper 7-speed Shimano Tourney on the Solterra 2, 45mm tires versus 38mm tires. The V3 has the front fork with integrated wiring, which makes for a very clean look. The V3 has a single compact unit combining the screen, control panel, and throttle. The Solterra 2 has three different components. The V3 has removable battery just like the Solterra 2, but it looks a bit cleaner without a lever underneath the lower tube. The battery has similar capacity as on the Solterra 2 battery, 10 amp hours, but it is $200 cheaper. The V3 costs $12.95 right now in October 2024, but it has just been released, whereas the Solterra 2 is more than 1 year old. I expect the Solterra 2 to be replaced with a newer model anytime soon with the price going up, while the V3 will likely see some discounts by the springtime. So clearly, the V3 is a better bike than the Solterra 2, but there are some questions. The advertised weight of the V3 is 39 pounds with the battery and fenders, but Electric Bike Report measured 44 pounds, a whopping 5 pounds heavier, and very close to 46 pounds of the Solterra 2. And I verified myself that the Soltera.2 weighs exactly 46 pounds, so exactly as spec'd. The previous model, the V2, had a motor with 350 watt nominal power. The current model is advertised having a 500 watt motor, no mention whether it's nominal or maximum power. A Ride1Up sales representative explained that the motor uses a 350 watt shell. However, it was modified to run closer to 500 watts nominal and to peak near 700 watts. In their blog, Ride1Up admits that they publish their specs in the same format that has become the industry standard, following the trend some larger companies have created by specifying only the peak power. This is the rather dubious explanation for adopting a simplified motor rating, but in any case, if they specify only the peak power, shouldn't they specify 700 watts for the V3 instead of 500 watts? The 30-day return policy has many limitations. In particular, the returned bike must have fewer than 20 miles on the odometer. Ride1Up promises 100% refund as long as the bike arrives back to them in the condition it was delivered. Buyer is responsible for the cost of return shipping, and Ride1Up reserves the right to provide a prepaid shipping label to the customer, in which case up to $350 will be deducted from the final refund amount. So this means that the customer will have to compensate Ride1Up for the return shipping. This is not how I thought a prepaid shipping label worked. In the end, I'm still torn between the two bikes. The Soltera.2 is good enough, it is significantly cheaper, and I can buy it at a physical bike store. Also, I can find a third-party battery for it for $300 and even for $200, which gives me hope that 5 or 10 years down the line, the bike will still be usable. The Roadster V2 is a sleeker, cleaner-looking bike with better components. I wish the company were more honest with its specs and less condescending towards its competitors. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.